Hi everyone, this is Dan Corcoran and I'm going to be showing you how to create an online portfolio using the website Weebly.com. We've used Weebly.com a little bit in the past, but I think building an online portfolio might be a little bit different as you go through and use that. So I'm going to show different ways that you can build pages up and adding certain things to it, as well as creating different pages for whatever class you're in. So I believe that it's really easy to use for students all up from kindergarten and all the way up through high school and college. And I think it's a great way for them to build online portfolios so that they can communicate in different ways with their teacher, and their parents can see a lot of their work and projects and things that they've done as well. But here's kind of the dashboard site to Weebly.com. If you want to create a new um, page, all you need to do is you add your site here. I kind of already started off a page, so usually whatever you've worked on past comes up here, so you can just go through and edit that website. So just clicking on that and going through and editing it. All I need to do is just look at kind of two different tabs that we mostly use, and that's just this build and the pages. You can go through and upgrade it for a cost, but just to building your own website and using the Weebly domain is free for all students to go through and use. So I feel like it's a great resource and pretty simple for everyone. So here's my homepage. Whenever you create a page, it allows you to just kind of put a title up here. So I'm just going to type in my name to start. And then I'm also going to show how to, maybe we'll add an image. So just adding an image here. So it's as simple as just grabbing it and dragging it to where you want it on the page. You can upload an image, you can search for one. So if I want to upload one from my computer, let's say, let's add onto the home page for the high school I'm teaching at, St. Ed's. So putting on any image that you want just by clicking on it, you can upload a link to it as well. So uploading a URL. So if I just put chs.net, which is our school webpage, now all anyone has to do is just click on here and it takes them to the school webpage. But what I feel is really good with this site is that it's really easy to create different content areas. So for math, I can create all the different math classes that a student can take throughout 4 years, or maybe that's the path that they took. Language arts and social studies and art and science. There's a bunch of different ways that you can kind of go through as I set this up. I'm going to go through and just show real quick how you can add a page. So one of the things I didn't add was foreign language. So just by clicking on this non-clickable menu and typing in foreign language, you can create, now I have a different content area, foreign language, where let's say am taking Spanish 1, I can create the class Spanish 1 now, and to put it underneath foreign language, all you have to do is grab it and place it underneath it. So now just sliding it over. So now it's underneath foreign language. So now it's already here. If I just slide over foreign language, Spanish 1 is there. And I can just title it Spanish 1, and then you can add different things to it. So say if I wanted to build a little bit on this site, I can add certain things like just by adding an image to it, I can put that there. If I wanted to put a button on there. So a button just takes you to a specific web page. So maybe you want to go to something like Google Translate. You would just type in, so the text would be something like Google Translate. And then maybe I want to add a link to it as well. So the website URL, I already had it copied to Google Translate. So now it's on there. And then whenever anyone ever clicks on this button, it'll take them straight to that page. If just a couple different examples of different things. So I went through and I did an Algebra 1 page. So just different things that students can add on throughout the year, and things that you can do as you go through and look at this is you can put different things like a textbook on there or a math page, different buttons, and I'll go through and actually show what this actually looks like for students and parents as they click on them and publish it. They can put projects and videos. So once you finish, you just have to make sure that you click on publish. And once you click on publish, now you have your own website domain so that anyone can go to this website And so you can share this with teachers and parents and just other teachers as students progress. And now they can go through different things. So we created this in the beginning. So if I just click on it, it'll take us to our school home webpage. If I go through and look at my math page, Algebra 1, you can go through and click on different things like uh, if I click on this, it takes us to the textbook. So that was an image that I created. If I click on my notes, it can take me to a Google Drive, and now all my notes that are in the Google Drive. So whether it's something that we've done recently or in the past, or just you could have different uh, you know Google Slides and different things like that. I feel is a great way to kind of connect everything there. You can put your reviews or your tests down there. You can quickly attach and just kind of hear some good video lessons that kind of sum up a lot of things to kind of help you out, different projects. So if you have a different project that you've done, you can go through and look at different projects that you have there. And it's just different ways to be able to view that. Or something that's really good is like an art class, so something like sports art. So if you went through and you drew some things with sports art, just kind of putting those on there to kind of show it's a different way to be able to go through and do that. So what I am looking at just possibly having you guys do is to go through and just create your own web page, just creating one just content area. So if you chose math, you would just kind of choose the 4 classes maybe that you have, or maybe it's a class that you teach. It could also just be if you are a grade school teacher, maybe it's just one class for each grade. But just choosing one and going through and just building up, maybe what a student's portfolio might look like at the end of the year, so that when a teacher might be able to see it in the following year, how can they, look back and kind of see what a student knows and how much work they're putting in things, and being able to relate back in those types of ways. So hopefully you guys enjoyed